in Wisconsin, and it's cold again. I feel like every time we get to here, it's always cold. But we're back here at 141 Speedway for side-by-side sports. The weekend ended up going a lot better than planned, I guess. I mean, it was hopeful. It was in the hopes of being what it was, but last weekend at Crandon, we actually had some car difficulties. My teammate ended up I shouldn't say destroying his car, but he had problems with his car, which made me had to transfer over my old car, which was a paddle shift, to him, and then I ended up getting a rental. Ended up falling in love with it from our good friend Max Larson. So we ended up buying the car from him, and it ended up being amazing. I mean, I never expected me to get into a car I've never been into and finish second, only missing it by 0.07 of a second. But this race was amazing. It was one of the best I've ever done. It was completely clean the whole entire time. Nobody ever touched anybody as far as I'm really aware, besides maybe the tire a few times. But it was one of the best races I've ever done, only missing first by 0.07 of a second, but I couldn't be happier with the results.
22! Job! Great! Oh my god, I couldn't have been any more excited up there. The picture people were laughing at me watching.
Finish, this was awesome too.
Good job.
What was it, about that much?
I was watching your tire and I was like, no!
Alright, head up there.
Branching out and setting the trend for the ladies, and we would like to call Leadbetter up here, second place.
So yeah, I actually had DJ as a spotter, and I love having him as a spotter because he talks all the way through, not necessarily telling me what to do, but just keeping me up to beat and keeping me happy and everything in the car. And he was talking the whole time, and I loved it. And when I was going across the finish line, I was in front of Dylan Marquardt, who got first, going to the line, and then he just passed me at the last second. He was screaming over the radio as I was screaming in my car. And there's no one on video, and I'm actually sort of disappointed about it, but I was screaming inside of my car, but I was out of excitement. Yeah, Johnny and CJ and Kathy, they have become basically like my second family. Anytime I'm in Wisconsin, I'm with them. I stay with them for weeks at a time. Anytime I leave, Kathy Greaves is always texting me, asking me when I come back. It's amazing to get to see their faces and have CJ in my ear as soon as I come off the track, and looking at my phone because Kathy couldn't make it and her being the first text that I see. I love it. I mean, without them, I don't know where I'd be right now. I ended up second overall in the championship. It was really close. I mean, Dylan got first. He didn't even know he got first until we told him. But I ended up second. I never even thought that would happen because I was sitting fourth, and then I guess just luck played my way. I was actually tied with Jake Kuzmecki, but with the finishes overall of the season, I ended up second over top of him. But I mean, overall, it was a good season between both of us.
Who do you want to thank?
Most importantly, Johnny and CJ, of course. That wouldn't be possible without them. My dad, of course, and then Sparko, Oil to Soil, Clutch Coffee.
Awesome. Now going into 2021, you know, is everything looking good? Are you going to keep it the same, or any surprises?
I don't really know.
What do you mean, Gray?
Because I don't know who's around here. After this year in Sportsman, we've had bad luck with the car all season. I mean, obviously it worked out in the end with this series, but we had talking with Johnny Greaves about maybe moving up to Pro Mon next year. I have no idea if it's actually going to happen. It's just a thought in the air, but I actually had been talking to my dad prior to this about it, and then Johnny came up to me and mentioned it, so that says a lot, I think. But I don't know what's going to happen in 2021. Just wait and see.
Hooray!
Speaking of...
He almost does it! Getting there, doing good.
Yeah. What happened to the light? You broke the light.